back, man, the boys too weak, they can ring me tonight. Can't sleep on greatness. Real talk, man, it's all motivation. All God and a little bit of patience. No one's validation. I'm in the gym trying to really outshine them. So bright that the light go blind them. My type, man, you really can't find them. Sometimes I just gotta remind them. They can't hold me back. They can't hold me up. Had nothing growing up. The crowd will come out every time they know who's showing up. Oh, look who blowing up. Oh, look who going dumb. Oh, they know when I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. They didn't respect what I brought to the table, so I had to lock in and get focused. Knew one day I'd be chosen. Came out that locker room looking like Jokic. Heard he was talking that rah-rah. Must be when it comes to the rock, man, running straight down like shot clock. I'm really him, you decent. They got the star while I'm eating. I'm in the field, you. I get the ball, I'm. Look, always keep things humble. Had to work hard, make it out of this jungle. I ain't got no place to run to, so it's only right, can't let things crumble. I can't wait till we collide, cause me and my boys go ride. I come in that joint, drop 50 on you, won't say a word like Kawhi. They can't hold me back, they can't hold me up. Had nothing growing up. The crowd will come out every time they know who's showing up. Oh, look who blowing up. Oh, look who going dumb. Oh, they know when I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out.
Me veo feliz, pero en solo foto.
The All-Stars versus the No-Stars. Who will prevail?
John? Yep. Good find.
Shot, John?
Yes!
John, Chris. There you go.
Nice!
Here we go.
This is what I'm talking about. Fight!
Good D, John.
Let's meet the starting lineup of the visiting New York Knickerbockers. At center, Theo Payne. At shooting guard, Gary Trent Jr. At small forward, OG Anunoby. At the other forward position, Pascal Siakam. At the other guard position, Jalen Brunson. The head coach of the visiting team, Tom Thibodeau. Let's meet the starting five for your Charlotte Hornets. At the center position, at 7 feet, number 5, Mark Williams. At the small forward position, at 6'6", wearing the deuce, Chris Middleton. Starting at point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 8, Nick Smith. At forward, 6'6", from Michigan State, wearing 0. Here's Sky Miles Bridges. At the other guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 11, Kyrie Irving. The head coach of your home team. And let's hear it for you.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the New York Knicks. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for New York. Gary Trent is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Payne in at the center position. And for the Hornets, we've got Smith. Miles Bridges is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Williams in at the 5. Out of the gate, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, BA. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the off season? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
5 to shoot. A step back shot. A rebound by Bridges. Trent against Smith. Over Trent. Williams passes to Bridges. Outside for Irving. Second chance effort. Here's Williams. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Pass to Payne. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he lobs it up top.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
NBA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it was really their defense that got them to win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago. Pass to Trent. Left side Payne. Siakam outside. Second chance shot, and he hits the jumper.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Irving against Trent. That's tipped.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Siakam with it, guarded by Smith. Siakam, no good. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Open shot from Brunson. That one's good from the corner.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in.
Timeout call. The Hornets.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards has checked in for Williams. Jackson comes in for Bridges. Miller's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Alvarado's subbed in for Smith. Brunson finds Payne. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Here's Miller. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Here's McBride. Pass to Brunson. No one near him. And they pick up 2. Brunson's got 7. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Miller. He's covered by Hart. Miller can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the Hornets call time here. We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Brent?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who've come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level to earn the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
And they're on the break. Back to Alvarado. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. The 3-ball. Mason, no good. And here's New York now. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Here's Mason. From the arc. Nails it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson passes to Hart. Now Brunson. 6 to shoot. Here's Mason. Puts up a deep 3. And can he get it off in time? Counts at the buzzer. That's a feel-good.
Wow. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
We've got Jackson, Smith out there with Miller, then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Williams in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. For 3, Smith. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte trailing. Smith finds Williams. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Shooting for New York, Pascal Siakam. Going to the line, shooting 2.
No good on that one. Middleton is checked in for Charlotte. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Trent's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career has gone on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Trent. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Smith passes to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Assisted.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Pass to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, VA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of the game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Smith. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Anunoby. And he slams it in one-handed.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Nice body control there from Chris Middleton. Stays with that even after contact.
And the Hornets making a change here. Omorui's checked in. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Kept alive. The kick out to Brunson. Siakam left side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Our 2K leaderboard focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Number 1, Kyrie Irving.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
Siakam hits them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
From the inbound. And no problem from Irving as he finishes at the rim. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
Such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he's got you where he wants you.
Great finish inside by Brunson.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Brunson against Irving. Middleton outside.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Irving, the pass to Omarui, and he banks in the layup.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Carroll. And he can't get that one. The Hornets have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Irving, and the layup falls. And now just a 3-point Nick lead.
Well, if he wants to, Kyrie can drive at will. He's got out of this world shake and bake moves.
To the paint. Here's Carroll, and rejected. It's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Charlotte making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton, and Alvarado's subbed in for Irving. Pass to Carroll. 4 on the clock. Brunson with it, launches a 3, and again the Knicks missing. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And stolen by Alvarado. Pass to Richards, and here's Jackson. Here's Mason, 6 points for him. Here's Omarui. Alvarado outside. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Hart passes to Carroll. Now here's Hart. With some arc. And he sinks the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Defense making it difficult for Hart, but he stays tough and gets his shot.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks. They lead by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together, functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw this
And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Now you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. OG Anunoby out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Payne in at the center position. Charlotte trailing. Smith left side for the lead. Rebounded by Payne.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Smith against Brunson. Pass to Payne. Here's And the basket is good. Anunoby's gotten his third basket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Brunson against Smith. Brunson misses. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Irving, no good.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very serious.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Trent. Miller's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Miller, guarded by Trent. Pass to Smith. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
It's time.
Jackson, he's checked in for Charlotte. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
Here's Williams. No luck on that one. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 9.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do.
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Bridges passes to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Miller. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Timeout called, the Knicks.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So for the Hornets, Richards comes in for Williams, and Alvarado's subbed in for Chris Middleton. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. And then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. The Hornets making a switch here. Omorui's checked in, and he makes both free throws. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's McBride. He's scoreless. Here's Miller. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And so it's New York with it. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's McBride. Alvarado defending. Clock at 6. McBride passes to Payne. Hook shot on the way. And it comes off the front of the rim. Charlotte is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A moment here for an injury report.
Guys, the athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. Obviously a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
To the left wing. Hart from long range sinks the tray. Hart's got 5 points.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
The steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And that one is hammered home.
The assist.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh,
Hornets
what a tough
timeout
NBA.
call.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Let me see you get
Now a
out your
timeout
feet.
called by Charlotte.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why.
Substitution
Their
on the
interior
court.
defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Irving comes in for Alvarado. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson is checked in for McBride. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, the confidence grows, you win that turnover battle. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. Maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Shots good by Hart.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
He drops it from range.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Mullins. And the Knicks, another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage of distance.
And so it's New York in command with a 13-point lead.
52.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Kyrie Irving out there with Miller. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Siakam, the pass to Hart. Another shot. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. Well, the Hornets shooting around 35% from the field so far. Steps back and fires. Buries the jump shot.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Brunson against Irving. Anunoby with it. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Hart. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Here's Miller. The three. They grab their own miss. Bridges misses.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Pass to Miller. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in. 2 points. That one goes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Free t-shirt for the loudest section. Get
Alvarado's checked in for Bridges. Trent, he's checked in for New York. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
at the line.
Both free throws good from Irving.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Knicks with the lead. Brunson passes to Siakam. Dipped away. Alvarado with it. Siakam covering. Here's Williams. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Siakam. Outside Hart. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
And really strong at the line since the break.
First personal foul. First team
That free throw no good.
So crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Trent on the wing. Alvarado with a rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Count it. Irving's got 13 in the second half.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Irving with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Middleton. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals, pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. Payne's checked in for New York. Here's Siakam. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-3 run. Irving, the pass to Alvarado. Anunoby against Irving. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Left side, Anunoby takes a 3. Here's Payne. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Irving. Blocked. Kobe. Siakam outside for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Pass to Brunson. Stolen by Bridges. Pass break. Here come the Hornets. Outside for Irving. To tie it up. Oh, he nails it! Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Payne. And again, the Knicks missing. Here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-3 run. Irving pass to Williams. And here's Alvarado. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Middleton is checked in for Charlotte. Jackson comes in for Alvarado.
Middleton. Jackson.
Irving up top. Brunson defending to take the lead. Oh, gets the three to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Brunson. Trent pass to Payne. Williams grabs the board. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling. Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the top.
At the line for Charlotte, Jackson.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
Siakam for 3. He's off from 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Gary Trent Jr. Fourth personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so the Hornets take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Hold up, you thought that you were had them looking for the witness, but you really wasn't giving anything. You sip no Gabbana and I eat up all the drama like piranha. I devour everything. I devour everything. I devour everyone on the scene. Put the bread on the top and your head in between. Back, call me, quit acting on phony. Say I'm out government name like you know me. My girl is a trophy, 90s Naomi. I gift you life for free, so you own me. And pay me with some interest. Eat them up, you were so delicious. What really happens when a hero meets a villain? Let's find out. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag of me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they try to throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you, face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Swisky on diamonds, you already know what time it is. I put stones, both hands, that's a full flex. Played the hand I was dealt, that's a royal flush. I make grandmaster plans that are complex. Drop some cash on land and it's all plush.
Pinstripes on my jeans, they designer cut. Don't just make good up. Yellow strands from the land. The lenses on my, I got bags of cash. Harry tell me $20 bills in a stash. I've been ballin' like a athlete, I'm sporting bad. I'm a prince, she just cool, she just Julianne. Told it, tie my shoes, they cost a couple bands. How you gon'
Leave me on red, you must be out of your head. Leave me for, you must be out of your head. Swisky on diamonds, but I be on prima donnas. Swisky on diamonds, you already know what time it is. I put stones, both hands, that's a full flex. Played the hand I was dealt, that's a royal flush. I make grandmaster plans that are complex. Drop some cash on land and it's all plush.
Hey, Louis Vuitton for a king, I got royal blood. I just bust down the protect, now that's a cold front. Now that's a raw flush. No flex. Fool fighting on the net. I was just broke, now I'm in the ghost. She say I'm a I gave her the diamonds vaccinated like a that mean they even colder than before. I got the mighty joke. One for the money and two for the show. Ay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I flew a bitch to two below. Hello?
Leave me on red, you must be out of your head. Leave me for, you must be out of your head. Swisky on diamonds, but I be on prima donnas. Swisky on diamonds, you already know what time it is. I put stones, both hands, that's a full flex. Played the hand I was dealt, that's a royal flush. I make grandmaster plans that are complex. Drop some cash on land and it's all plush.
You're now listening to 1999. Keep it
Yeah. Hey. Apparently they try to get him out the picture. Pheromones are rapping, gone too many winners. Core houses full of people pointing fingers. Little did they know, it's gonna take more than that to bury me.
All right, here we go. Game 2.
Here we go. Redemption.
Oh man, I don't like losing the tip. No.
Yep, switch on there. Box now. Yep.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Charlotte Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Miller. Miles Bridges is out there at Williams. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Irving at point guard. And for the Spurs, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then there's Devin Vassell. And Stewart in at the one. So how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Here's Sohan. He dinks the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now, here is Miller for the three. Bridges passes to Williams. Out to Miller. Clock at 6. At the elbow, Irving. Williams inside. Defended by Wembanyama. Miller outside. Count it.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Stewart against Irving. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Middleton kicks to Irving. Outside Williams. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here they come. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And I think for the Hornets, they've come out the gate strong. They have a roster that can continue to improve. So reasons for optimism abound here with this team.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
The shot's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, can vary your offense for long stretches.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Lloyd the pass to Stewart. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A three-pointer is right on target.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Stewart with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Stewart misses.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth-quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
So an almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Wade comes in for Bridges. Mason, he checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Kyrie Irving. Here is Mason. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Spurs.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Lloyd. It's tipped, and they get it back. Wade on the wing, guarded by Harris. On the wing, Miller. He kicks it to Mason. Pass to Alvarado. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for Charlotte. Green is checked in for Miller. And it's Rose in for Jose Alvarado.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jones against Rose. Jones the pass to Strus. Here's Collins. Launches a three. Rebound by Rose. Mason with it. Still scoreless. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Shoots the three. Cans it from downtown.
Mason.
It's all knotted up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones looking for an opening. rebound by Richards.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Green. The assist, Mason.
Here's Branham. .54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Mason, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Assisted.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Down low, here's Collins. That one's off, still out of sync.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Green kicks to Rose, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'd say one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Omo Ruiz checked in, and it's Jackson in for Mason.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nailed from three-point land.
And taking these quick pull-up shots is about confidence, and we know Harris has a lot of it.
Rose dishes to Jackson. Passes to Green. Jackson kicks to Green. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hornets lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Lloyd in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Lloyd. Hasn't made one yet. He doesn't hit that one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The pass to Omo Ruiz. San Antonio with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they really had a breakdown, I thought, in that third quarter. Just got a little too lax. Didn't take care of the basketball. And going from being in total control to handing it over like they did, never a good feeling.
Richards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't think this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Jackson.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the miss by Miles Bridges. Vassell against Miller. And the basket good. A big shot that time.
Assisted by
6 points from Brandon Miller.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Sohan. Defended by Bridges. Takes it inside. Power down in both hands.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Miller, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Here's Lloyd. Just 4 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Here's Vassell. After Charlotte getting the 3. Shot from the top of the key. Count it. Vassell's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the Hornets call time.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Hornets making a change here. Wade, he's checked in for Bridges. Green comes in for Chris Middleton. Mason, he checked in for Miller. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. Pass to Strus. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving against Jones. Launches it from deep. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Strus from past the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
It's stolen by Jones. Lays it in off the breakaway. Jones. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Another one falling for San Antonio.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Williams dishes to Irving. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
Spurs ball.
Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And then for Charlotte, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Williams. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Irving. Seconds left in the second quarter. Jones in the post, working on Rose. Hornets trailed by 3. Dishes it to Wade. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Green with the ball. Jones covered. 5 to shoot. Green, no luck. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter.
And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And they turned it on during that second quarter, turning that deficit into a lead and playing with confidence. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the pace, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside. Look at the offensive board dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table down there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Charlotte, Chris Middleton is out there with Bridges. And it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Miller, and it's Williams at the center.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's San Antonio now. After Charlotte getting the three, Stewart misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Stewart. Passes it to Bissell. Here's Sohan. And there's the drive. Bridges with some nice defense. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the foul called on Brandon Miller.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square.
Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. Stewart misses.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And how about the timing that Shaw has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Hornets. And the Hornets call time here.
Hornets call timeout.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs Fight Squad, DC. Let's hear it once again,
now look at Victor Wembanyama here, coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 13 rebounds, then over 3.5 blocks. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Alvarado passes to Bridges. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Wembanyama.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Miller. Shots good by Miller.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Miller. No, boy, any contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
At the line for 2. That free throw good from Miller. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Both free throws good for Miller.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And there's the pass to Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 6. Hornets leading by 3. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball call.
So it's San Antonio now. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Vassell. Here's Collins. Basket counts. Collins has got his first points in this one. Charlotte's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Collins. And here is Vassell. Pass to Lloyd. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 12. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Charlotte calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Hornets. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio.
2 minutes remaining in
He said
the
it's a
third.
hyperextended shoulder and that they've got ice on it now to try to bring down the inflammation. A tough start to the season for them as he won't be available for them for quite some time. They're going to have to figure out how to do it without him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Jones, no luck. Charlotte in the lead. And here we go. Wade into the hoop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Passes it to Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
And Harris drops them both. And it's Wade with the ball for the Hornets. They lead by 1. Mason kicks to Wade. Outside Rose. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Strus passes to Jones. Back to Strus. There's the pass to Branham. Now, here's Strus for the lead. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Mason kicks to Rose. To the paint. Here's Wade. Makes it off the glass. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
And so much attention drawn by Rose. He knows how to exploit that to create for his guys.
Here's Harris. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Charlotte up by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Here we go, fans. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Branham in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now, here is Irving. Over Stewart. A nice shot by Irving. And the Hornets lead by 5.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
Stewart with the bounce pass. Inside, here's Wembanyama.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Charlotte leading by 3. Irving finds Bridges. 7-foot shot. And he can't bank that one in. The Spurs shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Sohan. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Williams. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Miller surveying the floor. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Williams can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Miller. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Vassell. Here's Sohan. Goes back up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
His hard work from the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The Spurs making a switch here. Lloyd's checked in. The Hornets have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Miller, no luck. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. They now take the lead. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Now, here's Stewart. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Stewart passes to Wembanyama. That one goes in.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. On its way from Irving for 2. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller, that's for 2. Rebound, San Antonio.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Middleton. Back to Bridges. And the shot goes down. It's now only a 1-point Spurs lead.
High stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Miller. Bridges finds Middleton. Stolen away. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring right now for San Antonio.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Miller against Vassell to take the lead. Now here's Williams. T right on him. 6 to shoot. And here's Miller outside. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell, the pass to Stewart. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Baseline jumper. Alvarado grabs the board. Here's Charlotte now. Pass to Bridges. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Lloyd. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the Spurs making a change here. Adams checked in. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's Miller with the 3. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 20 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
To tie it up. Can't get the 3 to fall. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Good on the the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for your
second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And here's Miller outside. Missed. And so it's the Spurs with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
switch it up, now they know what's up. I level up, going up, now they know what's up. I enter the room, hey, they know what I do, ay. I'm bending the rules, 10 out of 10, they look at me too, hey. I've been on that runway, gas, brake, freeway. They know that there's one way, this my pathway. I'm living, I'm vibing, I'm giving them nothing but me. I'm ready to level up, I got the bag and the key. I'm winning, I'm climbing, I've been on this level, you see. They looking and wishing, but really they'll never be me. Cause I got the energy, I got the energy. Tell me you feeling me, I'm charged up, I'ma level up the energy. I got the energy. Tell me you feeling me, I'm charged up, I'ma switch it up. Hey, give me some room, get out of my way. Give me some room, I'ma switch it up. Give me some room, get out of my way. Give me some room, I'ma switch it up. Give me some room, get out of my way. I got the moves, I'ma switch it up. Give me some room, get out of my way. Give me some room, I'ma switch it up.
Sweet.
Yeah, good pass, Rodney.
Finish.
Nice.
You also know it's a tight game because I haven't heard anything from Bash the whole quarter. Bash is playing in the line.
Welcome, everyone. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trey Mann out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait. And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Alvarado. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here comes the break. Here's Miller. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Mann. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Cornett. 6 on the shot clock. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Jose nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Will it go? The drive by Mann.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Alvarado. No good on the triple.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's O'Neal. He picked up 10 in his last game. Pass to Mann. Over to the left wing. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. Hornets with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
When it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor.
a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality, somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes too, which is pretty endearing.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to signal.
And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul. And here is Antetokounmpo. He picked up 15 in their last win against Cleveland.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards. And the defense has been stifling early on.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, and as a result, falling behind here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out from LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Charlotte foul. Mason.
Ruiz checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Kyrie Irving.
Coming out on the floor for the away team, Eugene Omoruyi. Green.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Lillard. From downtown, they get it back. Here's Jackson, and down it goes. 2 points.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Jackson against Middleton. Pass to Green. It's stolen. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Here's Mason. On target from range.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
For three, here's Lillard. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Mason the pass to Richards. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And that one good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And stolen by Green. And it's the Hornets on the break. The shot by Omoruyi, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Mason the pass to Green. There's the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. You better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Mason, no good. Jackson outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Hornets up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Trey Mann out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's Jackson. And it's Wainwright in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Jackson, the pass to Ball. On the wing man. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Hornets ball.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. And then on Wednesday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Wainwright.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Ball passes to Mann. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, BA. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Milwaukee. And that one's good. Irving.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
Ball against Irving. From 9 feet out, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Wade powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Damian Lillard embraces the big moments. He said, quote, "I don't know why, I just do it. It's internal. I'm always talking to myself like, quote, I have to find a way. This is an opportunity to rise and to come up big. You've got to get it going. It's a real thing. You just demand that something extra of yourself." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Dame time is very real. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdowns for the Hornets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Here's Miller. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing man. 16 feet out. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Yep, that one's good.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Mann. 4-point game. Timeout called. Milwaukee. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in Beauchamp comes in for Jackson, and Damian Lillard subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Lillard outside. Who poked away? Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Here's Irving. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Lillard. Alvarado defending. Lillard looking around. The rebound by Bridges.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Out to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the
The
first.
three is up.
2 minutes.
Again, the miss by Lillard.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Irving. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Now Alvarado fires from deep. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. But Clark with his mix of power and length. At times, Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan. But Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
Timeout called. The Hornets.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Wainwright's checked in for O'Neal. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. 5th best, the Bucks.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Lillard against Irving. Here's Miller. Back to Irving. From outside the arc. The rebound by Wainwright.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Lillard. Beyond the arc. Irving, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They push it up 4 on 3. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
I'll tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Beauchamp.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Middleton. Count that bucket. Middleton's got his first points of the game.
Well, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. stays calm and in control.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops throughout running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. Thanks for joining us, folks.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Miller. Jose Alvarado is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Ball passes to man. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The shot's good. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Alvarado out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. It just seems like that ball is part of it.
Here's Man. Goes back up. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Williams. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
First and fewest turnovers a game. First in opponent shooting percentage. And almost impossible to score on last year. No team gave up fewer points. This roster was constructed to get stops.
And that was so impressive. The best team in the league at taking care of the basketball. I'm sure their coaches were proud of that number last season. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
The 3 for Ball. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Get out of your seats and show us your white line.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Boy, LaMelo Ball is such a special young talent. What stands out most to you?
Well, I like his length. He's a rangy point guard, but it's how dynamic he is, B.A. He's also got deep shooting range.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Ball passes to Jackson. On the wing man. From 11 feet away. And he nails the jumper. Man's got 8. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Alvarado. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
All no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Miller. And there's the rejection. Inside. Shot is up. The bank shot, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Bridges outside. Back to Alvarado. Three-pointer. Here's Williams. And Williams clutches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And the Bucks with some changes. Wainwright's checked in for Cornette. Beauchamp comes in for O'Neal. And Lillard subbed in for Mann. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slipped through.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Here's Middleton. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot. And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Back to Green. On the clock. Pass to Mason. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Jackson. Little rebound by Omarui. Charlotte trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Mason the pass to Omarui. Here's Wade, defended by Jackson. And here's Green from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard outside. Shoots from the right block. Lillard converting inside.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
The rebound by the Bucks. Wainwright's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot from the wing. They get it again. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Mason to stop the drought. The rebound by Wainwright. Here's Beauchamp off target. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Ball will bring it up here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Beauchamp hitting the three. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Step back shot. Irving, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Cornett. Here's Beauchamp. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 10.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And Irving gets it to go.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Lillard can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Man comes in for LaMelo Ball. Pass to Man. Over Irving. And that one's good. Man.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Now Alvarado. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Miller. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Alvarado right side, and it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
You know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Irving for three. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Knocked away. Lillard passes to Man, takes the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Pass to Bridges. The rebound by Man. Man's got 4 rebounds now. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. He's really adept at drawing fouls.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
And the Bucks call time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bucks You Dance Team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things in the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Irving for 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Here's Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Charlotte has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Out to Bridges. Pass to Irving. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Connects from downtown.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Antetokounmpo, pass to O'Neal. Lillard outside. Pass to Cornet. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Lillard against Irving. And here is Williams. Oh, swiped away. And they're running. Man, the pass to O'Neal. Cans it from the wing. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
It's tipped. And they're able to recover. It falls. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Bridges.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And it's Alvarado missing. Here's Milwaukee. Floats one up. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Irving. It's in!
Irving's got him falling right now. That's
Milwaukee timeout called. Milwaukee. They're losing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
Give it up for your forward.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Hornets. Richards is checked in for Bridges. Now here's Ball. Alvarado defending. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And one of the game's best closers. Kyrie welcomes the challenge and loves the spotlight. Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Live how you wanna live, stunt how you wanna stunt. Give what you supposed to give, say what you wanna say. Feel how you wanna feel. Sometimes I think they be forgetting internet fairy tale. See that for the people, but in person here, they be on the book, but in the papers be. She be mommy of the year, but don't never have them kids. They be broken in the capping like they rich. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet
Scoop.
They're waiting for that. They're waiting for that. We gotta spread the floor, guys.
Oh, let's go! He wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball is out there with Silk. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then it's Miller, and it's Williams at center. And for the Cavaliers, in at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And it's Cassell in at the 5 down low. Richard, some teams came into this season looking different than they did a year ago. And for teams that have added new players, is the feeling out process over?
Well, it better be, Kevin. There's a good chunk of the season already gone. You hope at this point in time you've gelled with your teammates in the preseason. By now, the chemistry, well, it should be there.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's Garland. Pass to Cassell. Now, here's Okoro, covered by Miller. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And really, the defense fouled there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And, Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of him.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Charlotte. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
To the right side. Cassell, the pass to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Buries the long-range jumper.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Kennedy. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Heat in Miami. Ball against Garland. Mobley outside. Okoro with it. He's against Miller. And it's good. 2 points. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 5-point game. To the wing right side. Here's Kennedy. And good that time.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's LeVert. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. LeVert's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Okoro. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for Isaac Okoro.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Kennedy. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
The pass to Okoro. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the Cavaliers with possession here. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Cassell. Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Hornets now. Ball, the pass to Kennedy. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And now the first time out called here for the Hornets.
And Darius Garland, no doubt, at point guard on the right.
Yeah, I think this guy.
Now for Cleveland. Cassell is checked in for Mobley. Evan Mobley comes in for Scott, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Matt Strus. So an almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Bridges comes in for Miller. Terry Rozier's checked in for Ball. And Suggs subbed in for Washington. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Cassell is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Cassell against Williams. That one, no good. Excellent D that time from Silver. Pass to Washington. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jarrett Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. Pass to Cassell. Kicks it to Garland. A offensive struggles continue, missing again. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Kennedy. Misses from close range.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked.
Garland with the bucket.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland, and his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
And the pass to Kennedy. At 6, down low, Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Garland. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Charlotte calls timeout, and you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Drake, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Okoro's checked in for Karis LeVert.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And here's Garland for 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range. Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. That one drops for him. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
For Cleveland, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Okoro. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And it's 8 points for Isaac Okoro.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kennedy, good. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Tipped away. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. For the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Cassell. Scott comes in for Mobley. And Strus is subbed in for Carter. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. On the wing, Miller. To the inside, Kennedy. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Scott. And here is Garland. 32 points for him last game against New York.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Shot from 16. The rebound by Richards.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Bridges shot, good.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Strus. And Scott has it in the corner. And they get it back. No good from outside. Here's Bailey. 9 points last game. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers are taking.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Washington.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Silk.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And Charlotte looking who they've got. They got Silk. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Miller in at the 3 side. Now, here's Garland. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Silk in the last outing against Miami got the job done. He scored 25 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. So it was another big night, something he's been doing a lot of lately. I'm sure he's looking to keep it going tonight. Evan?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Gasol kicks to Garland. Gasol the pass to LeVert. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And incredibly long at the point. Ball using that wingspan to disrupt and start the break.
Garland the pass to LeVert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 6th assist on the night. To the paint. Here's Kennedy. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Stolen by Ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime.
The Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mobley, he's checked in for Cassell. Scott comes in for Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Okoro. Outside Garland. Driving inside. Can't hit from the elbow. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Garland. Carter out there with Scott. Then there's Mobley. And it's Strus in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Carter looking around. And Cleveland with another turnover here. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella. and the Atlanta Hawks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Cassell, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's a Okoro in for Carter.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Cassell against Williams. Strus passes to Cassell. Count that one.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Max Strus.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Max Strus. And a switcher also for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Washington. Garland, that's for 2. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Charlotte leading by 21. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 33 points for Silk.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Okoro with it, now guarded by Ball. That one falls.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Kennedy passes to Bridges. Here's Kennedy. LeVert defending. Throws it up high. Kennedy can't hit.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
LeVert finds Garland. To the middle. Here's Cassell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
The Cavaliers trailed by 21. Pass to Okoro. So, around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries. More missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And team strategy, closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Silk.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Outside, Garland. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 22 points.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
And it's blocked. Okoro with it. Now the pass to LeVert. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
He hits both from the strike. Charlotte leading by 18. Here's Kennedy. Out to Miller. Pass to Kennedy. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kennedy's got 42 in the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just...
Who you want to be, live how you want to live, stunt how you want to stunt, give what you supposed to give, say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. Sometimes I think they be forgetting internet fairy tale. See that for the people, but in person here, they be on the book, but in the papers be she be mommy of the year, but don't never have them kids. They be broken in the capping like they rich. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Drop the low, I got it from his Snapchat. Had to block my exes on my page so I won't backtrack. They don't want to clap for you, they just want you to clap back. That ski don't make you a cap, a real snapback. I don't be up in his life. Might be in my gallery, but he ain't in this thread, though.